Today, we're going to be sprinkling some fairy dust on your creative career. Now, what does that mean to sprinkle fairy dust on your creative career? I basically want us to have a little time to look at the good things about being a creative person. And one of the greatest ways that you can sprinkle that fairy dust on yourself and on your career is through gratitude. Now, you've probably heard this a million times. Be grateful for, your career, for your life, for everything. And yeah, I mean, I've heard that too. And sometimes I can get really lazy, but gratitude is a very powerful practice. I've been doing it every morning before I get out of bed. I mean, for a while, just laying there being grateful for, my writing, for my life, for my partner, for everything, just everything that we've got. There's so much to be grateful for. And I think when we focus on gratitude, it's this healing balm for your creative career and more. So let's start there with gratitude. But I also want to say, focus on what feels good. Now, I know in this world, it's hard to do that sometimes. There's a lot of negative stuff out there. And I don't want us to be assholes. I mean, we're compassionate people, right? We're artists in some way, shape, or form. We're creative people. So we have big, gushy, smushy hearts. And we want to, take care of people. We want to care for people. And of course, you're going to be that no matter what. But sometimes we got to back away from the news or back away from the talk. People can get there's so much chatter around us about everything. And a lot of it's negative. And how much do you engage in? And how does it make you feel? This is basic kind of law of attraction stuff. How you feel creates your world, right? What you expect creates your world. What you're grateful for kind of tricks your subconscious mind into, oh, we already have that. Fantastic. Whether it's actually real and you're just finding gratitude for it, or if you are maybe expanding it a little bit, like I'm grateful for this thing that happened that may actually not be there yet, but why not be grateful for it anyway? Be grateful for it in advance. So those are the things we're going to tap about today, because I really think they're super important. Tapping in itself is a great tool, and you can use tapping a step further, which is to anchor in good feelings. You can just tap back and forth under your collarbone when you're feeling good to amp it up, right? Make those good feelings expand them. And you can do that by going, oh my gosh, wasn't that exciting? That was so much fun. I feel so good today. Isn't life great? I'm so grateful for this. Just doing that for a minute will really bring your energy into a higher place. And the more you do that, the more you're going to match with people who are in that higher energy too. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are they talking at a higher level or a higher vibration, or are they complaining? Those are things you can control, how much you're around that or how much you engage in that. I say engage in it 0. Do not engage in negative talk or complaining, because it will stick to you. And you don't want that. You want to kind of be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and just like, let's go. What's next? I'm excited. I know that sounds a little Pollyanna, and I'm here to tell you there's nothing wrong with being a little Pollyanna. So let me know what you think in the comments about that. And let's just do some tapping right now just to amp up our gratitude and our feel-good vibration today. This is just going to be a feel-good tap that you can bring into the week. You can come back to anytime to boost your vibration. All right. So take a breath. Take a moment to think about, what do you have to be grateful for? I promise you have stuff to be grateful for. And part of the fun of this is finding it, right? Bringing it to the surface, bringing it to the light and going, oh yeah, I do have that. That's pretty great. And giving that some attention instead of some of the other things that we so often give attention to. All right, as we do, we're going to start on the eyebrow point. If you don't know the points, just follow along. You'll repeat after me. When we tap in this good stuff, We're anchoring it in. And by the way, if something comes up that says, oh, I'm not really grateful, oh, whatever, you can tap about that afterwards. Just like, you know what came up, this stuff that didn't feel right. I don't want you to ignore it. Ignore anything that doesn't agree with the good stuff. We want to tap on it both. We want to feel the negative feelings, embrace them, welcome them, and at the same time, focus on the things that feel good. So that's it. That's the prescription. That's what we're going to be doing this week. All right. So let's start on the eyebrow point. Now, both hands, if you like, both fingers here, and just start tapping just gently, not too hard, and repeat after me. I'm so grateful for my life. And then outside the eye, I'm grateful for my creative life. And under the eye, I'm really grateful for my talent. And under the nose, and how much I love what I do. On the chin, I'm letting myself have fun again. Then under the collarbone, because I'm focusing on the fun. Middle of the chest, I'm allowing myself to be present and alive. And then under the arm, and focus on what matters to me. Top of the head, my art matters to me. And let's keep going back to the eyebrow point. My creativity matters to me. I'm so grateful that I have this in my life. And then you can always ask yourself why. Like, I'm grateful because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel, plugged in. I love being a creative person because I like to make things. I like to give life to things that haven't been before. It's such a feeling of accomplishment and of having completed something. And mainly being creative and finishing something makes me feel really good. So I love myself and my life loves me. I love my life and my life loves me. I'm so grateful how easy all of this is becoming. I'm grateful for the opportunities in my life. I'm grateful for the people who support me. And I'm really grateful that I am supporting myself with these good thoughts. I really love what I do, and I love that it's working out so great for me. This is a good life, and I have made some good choices. I love that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, and that everything is working out. I am so grateful for my life, my career, and all the good things that are around me. Okay, you might yawn, you might stretch. That's just great. That means you're moving energy. Now, some of that might not have felt completely true, and that's okay. You might want to take a note of that and go like, oh, but I really don't believe that. I really don't believe that, because we want to tap and air out that stuff. Or just if it's a fear, just hold it in your heart and be like, okay, I welcome this fear. I feel this fear. I don't have to push it away. Everything's okay. All right. So just bring it into your heart. Don't push it away. Don't push anything away. All of our feelings need to be felt. And the more that we feel them, the negative ones, the more they're just going to dissipate. And the more we strengthen the positive ones, the more they're going to, expand and feel good and create for us. And that is the definition of sprinkling fairy dust on your creative career. So I hope this was helpful today. Think about it. Play with it. Play with tapping, with just visualizing, with maybe giving yourself some time to be grateful, and see how much you can expand your list of gratitude. The more you do that, the more you're feeding yourself the good thoughts that are going to take you where you want to go. Have a lovely couple of weeks, and I will see you soon.